This was Scotland's moonshot. So, in July of 1698, the first expedition set sail from the port of Leith. 5 ships, carrying around 1,200 hopeful colonists, departed amidst cheering crowds. They were filled with optimism, dreaming of gold, trade, and a new life in a tropical paradise. They carried provisions, tools, and a cargo of trade goods they thought would be perfect for the local population, things like wigs, woolen hats, and heavy blankets. This small detail gives us a hint of the problems to come. They were heading to one of the hottest, most humid places on Earth, with items suited for a cold Scottish winter. The planning, it turned out, was not as brilliant as the idea itself. When they arrived in Darien in November, the reality of their situation hit them hard. The paradise they had imagined was a sweltering, mosquito-infested jungle. The land was swampy and nearly impossible to farm. The harbor they chose, while deep, was exposed and difficult to defend. They began building their settlement, Fort St. Andrew, and laying out the streets of New Caledonia. But the work was grueling. The heat was relentless, and tropical diseases like malaria and yellow fever began to spread like wildfire. The colonists started dying in droves. Their food supplies rotted in the humidity, and their attempts to grow crops failed in the poor soil. They had hoped to trade with the indigenous Guna people, but the Guna had little interest in heavy woolens, and the Spanish, who had claimed the territory for centuries, were not at all happy about this Scottish intrusion. They saw the colony as a threat to their own trade routes and colonial power. Making matters worse was the political situation back in Europe. King William III, who was king of both England and Scotland, was in a tricky position. He was trying to maintain a fragile peace with Spain and didn't want this upstart Scottish colony to ruin his diplomatic efforts. So, he issued proclamations forbidding English colonies in the Americas, like Jamaica and Barbados, from trading with or assisting the Scottish settlement. Essentially, he cut them off. The colonists at Darien were completely isolated, left to fend for themselves with no hope of resupply or support. Within 8 months, the situation was catastrophic. Sickness, starvation, and despair had taken over. Of the original 1,200 settlers, hundreds were already dead. The survivors, gaunt and broken, made the heartbreaking decision to abandon the colony. In July 1699, they packed up what little they had and set sail, trying to make their way back home or to other colonies. Many wouldn't survive the journey. The first dream of New Caledonia had ended in utter failure.